Aye, A-way, you get me? That way. AGB shit, free my nigga arm response 100 times. Free hit, man. Trust me. Fuck all that. Yo, fuck the Jades, I ching these black clocks, splash man's head top, zombie tear toss, no respawn when gang turn hearts off, got dots up block, tryna revive us, bro beat corn, tryna take man's hat off, instant kill, he died on that spot, back off, new get splashed up, then bleed out, regretting that day, then dash off, I'm stuck in this modern warfare, this in a game like COD, niggas won't kill me, stop my kill streak, one more K, it's a UAV, 2 ZKs, SSME, 3 SAVs in the SUV, BA my G, just past that fours, now I'm in a fight with 6 on me, ride with 7s, Yev's gon' get him, shout out Blitzy, a traded legend, bro had a baby and raised it well, don't slip, get hit with a 9mm shell, got caught so I was in court, not tryna get caught in the lies I tell, oh well, pigs tried but didn't prevail, 10 couldn't agree and I left that jail, it's crazy how everything played out, same place we used to play runouts, it's the same place his chest got dug out, same place I was telling you play out, it's the same place I'm telling you come out, they started to hide at night, so we started to glide broad day when the sun out, a string of attacks got ops on ropes, I'm building that package, dog coops, and everything black on my hood down low, I'm the Green Reaper from Agar Grove, active gang know anything goes, we tape off road, AG take souls, active gang know anything goes, we tape off road, AG take souls, call my hit list, blacklist, car, Jades that I'm tryna get caged.
Alright, let's get on with my Amir Khan vs Kell Brook prediction video. I think I'm going to get straight into it, man. It's not really much more I need to say. Everybody knows the situation. Everybody knows Amir Khan's advantages, Kell Brook's advantages, the record, who they lost to, the wins they've got, where they, how old they are. Everyone knows that, right? You should know that by now. If you don't know, just go look up on Boxrec or something. Because I'm going to get straight into the prediction. I'll give you my reasons why. So firstly, I'm going to go with Kell Brook. That's my prediction. Kell Brook by round 7 TKO. Kell Brook, round 7 knockout. TKO win. That's what I'm going with. Now, why do I think Kell Brook wins this fight? I just feel like he's physically too strong for Amir Khan, and his time is too good, and he's a better boxer. He carries better power, and he's a sturdier fighter. He's just all round a better fighter. Yes, Amir Khan has this hand speed advantage, but that's how good is that for somebody like that's? You need more than that to fight somebody with timing, with great timing, because Amir Khan, we know he got exposed really badly in the Crawford fight. Every time he would come in, he would charge in, he was getting countered because he would lean forward and just come off balance and just leave himself open when he comes in on the attack. And Crawford exposed that, and he's been exposed a lot of times. He's been timed a few times, and that's one thing Amir Khan's not going to be able to avoid. He cannot avoid being timed, because it's just simple maths of a fight. If you want to come to exchange, I can time you coming in. It's just a matter of time before I time you with a beautiful shot. That's what I see Kell Brook doing, hurting him, staggering him, taking him off his feet, and then obviously like trying to finish him off. But I don't see Kell Brook being able to put Amir Khan out cold. I see him dropping him and hurting him and just getting like a TKO win in round 7. I see early there's going to be fireworks. First 2-3 rounds, it's going to be good. It's going to be a good fight. Both people are going to be getting tagged. I think Amir Khan will win the first 3 rounds. Kell Brook will start picking up towards the 4th, the 5th, the 6th. And I feel like he's going to stop him in the 7th. I think both fighters will be spent by the 7th. But I feel like Kell Brook will have enough to stop him. Even though he has a lot of disadvantages. As long as his eyes hold up, and Amir Khan's left hook right hand, you know, the famous left hook right hand that he likes to throw, especially early on in the fight. We know if that can't really hurt Brook, then Brook's got this fight. Simple as that. I've always picked Kell Brook to win this fight over the years, and I'm just gonna stick with it, just because a lot of people actually think that Amir Khan's a good boxer. Like, no, I'm a big fan of Amir Khan. I rate Amir Khan, but Amir Khan is not a good boxer, people. He was never a good boxer. Yes, he outworks people. He just throws a lot of shots. He just throws them. He just throws them and outworks people, and overwhelms them with punches and his speed and things like that. He was never a thinking fighter, like to say like, right, I'm gonna do this and set him up for this shot, and then do you know what I'm saying? Do this and do that, and setting up shots. He does set up shots, yes, but only a very low level. You know what I'm saying? A very low level. At a higher level, once it gets so far, after 3, 4, 5 rounds in the fight, he's not really still setting people up for shots. I don't think. I think he's just throwing his hands. Do you know what I'm saying? He's just timing people coming in and throwing their hands and throwing his hands or something like that. On Kell Brook, on the other hand, he rarely thinks in there. He rarely thinks about the shots, what he's trying to counter, what punch he wants you to throw, so he can counter what with what, then what he's going to do after that. Do you know what I'm saying? Kell Brook's a really thinking fighter, and you could see that in the Crawford fight. Even though Crawford did stop Brook in, I think it's the third. For the first 3 rounds, Kell Brook had Terence Crawford thinking a lot. He was thinking a lot. Kell Brook was timing Terence Crawford as well. He was timing him good in there. Caught him with some very good shots. And only when Terence Crawford switched to southpaw did it take away Kell Brook's jab and lead him to focus on throwing the right hand, which he got timed with in between throwing the right hand with the lead hand jab, with a dominant hand jab, whatever you want to call it. Because it's not just a jab. People keep saying it's a jab that he got hurt with. It must have just been it might have just been an awkward spot. Just caught him like while he's in between throwing the punch, he didn't see it and it just hurt him. But then again, it could have been the weight, making the weight, or it could have been the fucking eyes, because it caught him perfectly in one of his eyes. So I don't know what it was, but his reaction was bad. And Amir Khan took the fight because of that fight. Now, as far as the Bomac training, I think that's done Amir Khan a lot of good. I think he'll be very fit and sharp in this fight, and I think he'll have a very good game plan, and I think he will look good in this fight. But overall, I think Amir Khan will eventually make mistakes that he's always made, go back into old habits, and give Kell Brook opportunities to start breaking Amir Khan down or catch him with a good shot, and to make the fight a good fight, and to get the W basically. And I know there's a lot of people saying Amir Khan's too emotional in this fight, and Amir Khan has the mental edge, Amir Khan's in Kell Brook's head, do you know what I'm saying, and all that type of shit. But I don't think that's really going to help Amir Khan in this fight, because what you got to remember is Kell Brook is the sturdier fight in this. Kell Brook carries the more power. Kell Brook's the stronger fighter. Amir Khan's the one with the glass chin and lacks power, right? So if they have a blast off in the middle of the ring, it suits Kell Brook more. So yeah, these are just some of the reasons I'm giving you, that I just see Kell Brook getting the better of in this fight. Now, it's a close fight. Like I said, if you haven't seen my last video, Amir Khan versus Kell Brook, who you got, go check that video out. I think this is a 50-50 fight for real. However, if you told me it's somebody I have to pick to win, I'm going to pick Kell Brook. I'm going to pick Kell Brook. He's definitely the better fighter. He's got better timing. He's a stronger fighter, and not only that, but mentally, even though mentally everybody says Amir Khan has got the edge, that's what I forgot. Even though everybody's saying mentally Amir Khan's got the edge over Kell Brook, Amir Khan is very good at putting on a show, right? Deep down, he still has a lot of demons as well. A lot of things that piss him off, a lot of things that bother him as well, right? Sorry, I'm just doing this too. Just doing my ganja, man. Yeah, so Amir Khan also has a lot of demons. So in this fight, don't think that Amir Khan is totally deluded. No, he's not. He knows all these years I've avoided Kell Brook. I know he's a good fighter. I know he's a strong fighter, and that's why if you see, I've watched most of the content dropped on these two guys lately as well. We've seen the, what's it called, Gloves Are Off, and there's a couple of interviews I've seen of them. So I've seen a lot of content on this. I've seen a lot of content on these two for this fight. But I forgot what I was saying, man. I was just trying to build this up. Yeah, so that's it. I've seen what both guys have said, and they're both in a good place. They're both in a good place. Kell's with Dominic Ingo, he's training back to his usual routine, and he makes the weight pretty well with Dominic Ingo. He's done pretty well over the years. He's always come in shape. I know in the face he doesn't look as, he looks like fucking, even though he's the same age as Amir Khan, he looks like 5 years older than Khan, at least, right? In his face wise. But you shouldn't always judge somebody on the face, how they look in the face, because some people just might look a bit older in the face or something like that, but when they take the top off, you can tell they're in tremendous shape. And Kell Brook's a little bit like that. Like, even though he might look a bit older in his face and stuff like that, when he takes his top off, he still looks like a young, healthy, sharp fighter. You can tell he's in shape, right? So don't judge the book on the cover too much, because I think both fighters are going to be in shape. Both fighters are going to give it. It's going to be a good fight for the first 6 rounds. After that, they're going to slow down. If it goes past 6 rounds, if it goes to the scorecards now, I think and it's like kind of close-ish, I'd say they're going to give it to Amir Khan, just because Amir Khan's been speaking about not retiring. Also, Amir Khan's the bigger name, the bigger draw. They would want him to fight again and bring the name in. They would want him to win, so they can get another good fight, a big fight. So that's what they'll do with Amir Khan if it goes to the scorecards, if it's close. 100%. You think they'd give it to Brook? No way. Especially Amir Khan talking about not retiring and having a lot bigger name than Kell Brook. But Kell Brook can carry on as well, even if he loses. I'd like to see the winner or the loser fight Conor Benn next. That would be lovely. Lovely jovely, thank you very much. Right, can you imagine that? So this for the UK niggas anyway, yeah? So imagine those man getting Amir Khan, Kell Brook, and then like Kell Brook, Conor Benn, and then like Conor Benn, Amir Khan, come on, and then Tyson Fury, Dillian White, and then Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua. Come on, man. UK boxing on fire, man. But yeah, I'm saying Kell Brook. I'm going to stick with Kell Brook. It's not easy decision because Amir Khan looks like the fresher fighter. He seems sharp. He seems really up for this fight, right? And you think this Amir Khan's not going to take this fight unless he really knows Kell Brook is done. He's totally done. He must know other things about Kell Brook that we don't know about. Also, Kell Brook's not been in shape. We've seen at the first press conference, Amir Khan slewed him on that, made him look silly on that. Said, look at him, he looked like he's a big blob or whatever. And it's true, he looked very badly out of shape. That's one of Kell Brook's biggest downfalls, and that's what I hate him. That's what I hate about him. Do you know what I mean? Even because he was like one of my favourite fighters, and I thought he's going to do well for the UK. He did do good. He represented, do you know what I'm saying? However, I think he could have done a lot more. But at the same time, who am I to judge? Because I do the same thing. How can I expect him to live such a strict lifestyle when I enjoy going out, going to the pub, going to the clubs, or hanging out and drinking this or eating that and enjoying food and just chilling out and smoking weed. I enjoy, do you know what I'm saying, doing all that shit and skipping gym and skipping that and just relaxing. A fucking pussy, right? But to be a professional boxer, you got to stay away from all of that. You've got to literally be a family man. Gym home, gym home, gym home. You've got to be like, you can't have no fun, like no fun, no time out really. For your prime of your life, for the first 35 years of your life, you've got to dedicate it all to fucking sport, and it's not easy, as we see. Most British fighters, and a thing about America is, I think America don't have as much as a drinking culture as the UK have. I really believe that. I know America have a huge drinking culture. They've got their nightclubs. They've got strip clubs and really big drinking culture. However, I don't think it's anywhere near as big as the British drinking culture. How we drink, like if you look at most of our British men, like 70%, maybe 50, 60% of them actually have beer bellies. Like they drink so much pints like for birthdays they'll get drunk, on the weekends they'll get drunk, on Christmas they'll get drunk, on Easter they get drunk and go to the pub to get drunk, on if there's a wedding they get drunk, if it's a funeral they get drunk. Like everything we drink. Like I don't drink that much no more, but I used to love my drink. Do you know what I mean? I used to wake up first thing in the morning and start drinking, bang the music on, start drinking, party. You get me? But yeah, long story. Like I know I've gone far away from Khan Brook, but what I'm trying to say to you is like, it's not easy for these fighters to stay in shape. Like Amir Khan's done well. He's a Muslim, so he's not stayed. I don't think he's a big drinker like that. I know he likes his women and his Skypes and all that craziness, but apart from that, I don't think like he's too bad with. I think he's naturally like okay. He's not a big eater. He's a little bit like me. See me, I'm not a big eater as well. Do you know what I mean? I only eat so much stuff, so I don't really put weight on like that. So I'm also not putting that much junk into my body. And active, he's very active. He's always here, there, everywhere. He trains. He's like always got boxing. Everybody knows him for being a boxer. He'll go into the gym there. He'll show up there. He'll train here. He'll do this. He'll do that. He's constantly active. Amir Khan. Kell Brook's similar. He'll do a bit of boxing here, there, but he's one of them guys like me that he will just go on a binge. He'll just disappear for weeks. Do you know what I mean? Disappear for like a weekend and shit like that. Just go out, get sniffed up, get drunk. Oh, we're going to this, or let's go to such and such, jumping car. We've gone down there now. Fucking, we're into the next hotel. We're next city, this and that. Some girls are here, coke, drinks, bitches, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know where this went. I might edit this out, but then again, I might just keep it raw because it's kind of related to what I'm trying to say. But what have I really missed? Nothing. I see Kell Brook taking the centre of the ring with Amir Khan, trying to work off the jab, trying to time him with the jab. And that's what he's going to do. He's going to work with that jab. Every time Amir Khan comes into attack, he's going to be attacking with that jab. And to the point where that's all Amir Khan's going to be thinking about, that jab. And then the 1-2 starts coming behind it. The right hand start putting the right hand behind the 1-2, right? And that's the money shot. That's what puts Amir Khan out. We've seen Sammy Vargas drop Amir Khan with that right hand. We've seen Canelo knock out Amir Khan with that right hand. Even though that was an overhand right, Kell Brook throws more of a straight right hand. But he does have a good right hook as well. I don't really see him throw too much overhand rights though, you know. He is more of a straight, but the straight right hand's good enough, right? It's straight to the point. You know what I mean? Even though I think Amir Khan's pretty good at getting away from the straight right hands. He is pretty good at getting away from the straight right hands. It's the looping right hands that catch him. The round shots. So, but we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. It could go either way. I just don't feel Amir Khan's got the strength to keep Kell Brook off him. I don't think he has the legs to run for 12 rounds and avoid Kell Brook. I feel like Kell Brook's gonna have success. I feel Amir Khan's gonna have success. He's gonna land a lot of shots, but I don't think he's gonna have the power to really trouble Kell Brook. Maybe early he will. Maybe the first 2-3 rounds he can get a knockdown or two, or maybe even stop Kell Brook. Don't get it twisted. He can stop Kell Brook in this fight. We don't know what Kell Brook's got left. This is at 149, people. So this fight can go any way. It can go either way. It can go lots of ways. It can. Kell Brook can even win this by decision. But if somebody's picking Kell Brook to win by decision, then you need to rethink, because think about it logically. Are they going to give Kell Brook the decision over Amir Khan? No. Why? Because it don't make sense. It don't make sense. Money makes sense, right? Amir Khan's the bigger draw. Amir Khan gets the win. That puts him into a high-profile fight again. A high-profile person brings in the next fight. And Amir Khan's talking about not retiring, like I said. So, listen. No way are they going to give Kell Brook the decision if it goes if it's a close fight. If it's a close fight. But if Kell Brook does really dominate and get a lot of knockdowns, which he can do very easily. How many times has Amir Khan been dropped? 10 times? 15 times? By a lot less than Kell Brook, so. We'll see, man, we'll see. I'm going to leave it here. It's 3 days away from the fight. It's going down this Saturday, if you didn't know, man. It's going down this Saturday on Sky.